Hello ladies and gentlemen, Xentara here and welcome back to another video. Now I hope all of you are doing well because I am as always, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys all of the latest update news on the upcoming 2 reworks, or 1 new plane and 1 rework, and which should be coming to infant flight on your mobile devices very soon. Now just before we do get into it, I just want to apologise to everyone for a lack of videos recently. I have been very busy. University is hectic, I can tell you all that. So we're going to start off with the Challenger 350, and it's really weird. So I'm going to not show you guys about the Challenger 350. I'm not going to show it to you yet. We'll keep looking at this aircraft for a bit. But Infant Flight did release this a little while ago now, and they said that the next phase in updating the Infant Flight fleet will basically cover the business jet category, which is why they're bringing in the Challenger 350. And they said that they're going to retire the legacy model with the Citation X, and they're going to bring in the Challenger 350 from the Bombardier. So many of you may or may not remember the current Citation X, which we have here somewhere on Infinite Flight. There we go. So the little Cessna plane. It's a really cool plane, and I really do think it's a nice plane, but it looks like that's getting removed, or similar to what happened to the Decathlon, the Super Decathlon, those of you who remember Infant Flight. So this is our current aircraft of the business jet category, and it looks like the Challenger 350 will literally replace that, unfortunately. So yeah, literally this was released in September 2014, so this aircraft is like 8 years old, which is a crazy amount of time. However, I do see it flown quite often, so I don't think the Challenger 350 again is an awful move from the Infant Flight team. Like they said, they do need to include aircraft for categories for literally everyone in Infinite Flight. So we're going to have a quick look here in Discord, and we're going to hopefully scroll up. So you guys are going to have to just ignore all of the random stuff you're about to see here. So here we go. So the Challenger 350, this is what came out on Instagram. And they basically just said that following the release, they're going to bring out the 350. So that is it right there. You guys can see it. It looks quite good in its development stages. It looks like they're a little bit along the line already. Now, the bit all of us want to hear about, though, is that E190. Now, I'm pretty sure quite a few more people are excited for the E190. I mean, I'm not overly fussed about the that's the E195 anyway. I'm not overly fussed about the E190 coming to Infant Flight soon, because we have literally just got the E175, so I'm quite content with that at the moment. But the E190 is way under work, and it shouldn't take as long as the E175 did. Now this aircraft, it just looks a bit weird. Now I've seen the new E175, it looks very weird, this aircraft, the E190. But yeah, so basically much of the work from the E175 is going to be pretty much copy and pasted over to the new model. So basically what they need to do is just elongate or stretch the E175 and add a few more things, and it'll be done. So I know it's not as easy as that. I know it's nowhere near as easy as that. But yeah, basically the E175 should be a lot easier for them to make, in theory, than any of the previous aircraft should take them. So hopefully we will get that in Infant Flight very soon, because the 3D artists are definitely working on this model. So they're really hoping that they'll be able to get this out sooner. I'm hoping it'll be out before Christmas. I mean, that is 6 weeks away, 7 weeks, so it's going to be very close and very tight, because you can see here this needs a full cockpit rework, although I do think the cockpits are near enough identical, which could be going in the favour of that E190 there. So you can see here that they're trialing like the wingtips and that, and I think they're just trying to find their different things. Now you can also see here, unfortunately the E175 is going to come with default sound settings, so it's not going to have custom sounds like the 777. Now it is also worth noting though, however, they have gone into a lot of detail on the engines here, which you can see there. So the E190 build is well underway, they said, and you can see that this is a 3D high poly engine model of the E190, which is powered by 2 GE CF3410E turbofan engines. That was a mouthful to say. And they deliver over 20,000 pounds of force each, which is crazy. So they are going to be really good in Infant Flight. And like I said here, it's going to be using the default airliner sounds, unfortunately. But there's nothing we can do about that. You can see here the interior of the cabin looking phenomenal. So it's looking really good there. And they're literally slowly bringing bits together. It looks like there's no TVs on these aircraft and no special features, but that looks like an opening door to the cockpit, so hopefully we'll be able to access the cockpit as well. And the final thing to show you all here is that the Asian Airlines has come in on the A320, that new livery that they've got there, which looks amazing. So we're going to get lots of new liveries hopefully in this upcoming update. So if you did find any of this helpful, please comment down below, and if you're new here, please make sure you like and subscribe. But other than that, I'll see you all in my next video. Good night.